So you might think, what does this guy mean by this? Can't date younger? Huh? What? Can't date younger, don't want older. And here's what we're about to discuss about this topic. Here's what I mean by can't date younger, because this is what a lot of people are experiencing today. As attractive as these younger females tend to be, they're also a lot crazier and a lot harder to date, a lot harder to get to date. So it's almost as if you can't date younger, but then the older ones, you don't want them either. So what's the solution for this scenario? Basically, you have to live and breathe your own life as a man, and I've said this before on this channel. You have to live and breathe your own life as a man. Maximize your potential, maximize who you are. Waste as little amount of time as possible on stupid things, and focus more of your time into things that matter to you as a man. By doing this, you're increasing your odds and chances of landing on the needle in the haystack. Because there's always going to be a younger female who gets things right, who wants to do things right, and that's the goal. Because what are most of these younger women doing today? They're in school. They don't want to be locked down. They want to continue to party. They want to be free. They want to do whatever. They want to talk to whoever. They want to flirt with whoever. They want to do all those kinds of things. Not even saying all these girls sleep around, because I'm telling you guys right now, you might think, oh, all these modern day women, all these younger modern day women, they're all 304s. They're actually not, bro. They're actually not. I've seen a lot of things recently. I've been through some experiences recently. And I've seen some of my younger friends attempt to do the do with some of these younger women around their same age. They won't do it because they don't hook up. Meanwhile, other things were happening between these people. These same situations has happened to me as well. And I've also been in situations that things happened, things escalated, because we're not saying they're all not 304s. There are some 304s. But some of these younger modern day women, bro, they don't just sleep around. They might flirt. They even might make out with some guys and stuff like that. And not all of them, though, are just getting completely ran through. And here's the thing about it. So, like I was saying, a lot of these younger women today, they don't want a relationship when they're young. So, the clock is ticking. They get to the age of, let's say, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and it's like, when do you want something? When you're 30? That's when you don't want them, because the clock's ticking, bro. Women don't understand that. They really believe when they're young, once this many guys are attracted to them, it's going to stay that way forever, and it's just not the truth. And a lot of them have to find out the hard way. So it's like, a lot of them, you can't date them when they're younger. For the most part, bro, I say stay away from girls that's in university. I've dated a couple of them. If you're in the same university as them, it's going to be a lot easier, but man, they like to have their fun. They don't like commitment while they're still in school. They like to have some fun, and it doesn't necessarily mean just getting completely ran through. But they like to be free. They like to meet new people. So you can't date younger, and you don't even want them when they're older. So there's this fine line where you're going to have to get that needle in the haystack. That's the only option, bro, because let's be real. We ain't going to take less. The guys who deserve the best because they become the best are simply not going to take less. And it's not that older women are valueless or valueless people. It's just when you're also a young guy, why would you want an older woman when you're also a young guy with a bright future? It just don't make sense. It just simply don't. Because a younger female is going to be more fertile for a lot longer. It's going to give you an extreme upper hand when it comes to how many years your girl is going to be fertile for. You guys have a lot of choices and decisions. You guys can go a lot longer without even having kids. Women don't take this into account. Women oftentimes don't even look at themselves and their value towards a man, not your value as a female in itself. How's your value like in the eyes of other men? Because that matters, and it matters for us. Our value in the eyes of other women matters as well. It's not just you. Your value matters to us. We care who we're getting involved with because this is a part of our life. It's not just about you. It's a part of our life if we're going to deal with you. And it's a part of your life if you're going to deal with us. So our value matters to you, no? Yes. But women today, bro, I hate to say it, but they're very narcissistic and very stuck in their way, and they can never see it through the lens of a man and how men view them. It's just like they almost can't do it. And that's bad. Because if men didn't do it, they lived their whole life being a bum loser. Oh, I should get all these bad chicks. When you didn't do nearly enough. You don't deserve the bad chicks because you didn't become. If you put in the work, if you become, you're going to deserve the better chicks. Better looking chicks. Not actually bad, but like, you know what I'm saying? The better women you're going to get because you become better. As a woman, waiting around is not your friend. Father Time is going to tear you up to pieces. You don't want to wait around. It's not on your side. It's not on your team. Father Time gives you gift. Father Time gives you the giffies. He's going to give you the treaties, but he's going to take them away. You were given it young. You were given it early. You were blessed. You have to take that blessing and you got to do something with it. Otherwise, you're going to hold on to your blessings, hold on to your cookies, and just keep going through life, waiting. You waited it out. The star power's gone. You lost the star power. You lost your edge. What happened? What happened? What happened? You know what happened. And I'm not even sitting here trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Y'all got a problem. 'Cause we being real. You have to understand yourself and understand others. Because that's what masters do. And it's a mistake if you don't do it. You understand yourself. I think I have value, but do you have value in the eyes of others? Because that matters more than anything else, and you don't have to agree. That's narcissistic. What other people view of you is actually your value. Like the opposite gender. And I'm not saying don't have any confidence in yourself or don't think highly of yourself at all. But it's just the truth. How others feel about you matters too. You have value as a human being within yourself, but you also have different value when it comes to the opposite gender. And how they rate you, how they view you, is what it actually is. And you can keep moving with confidence, swagger, whatever you want to do, but you could just be moving with delusion. That's what it can come down to. That's what you don't want happen, folks. For guys or girls, you don't want this shit happening. Because you're going to be left without getting what it is that you wanted. Because you overvalued yourself a little too much. Your standard was too high for who you are. That, I'm not saying it's 100% the case, but it might be the case with some people. That's something you cannot do. That's a mistake. And if you lead your life with that mistake, it's not going to end good. I'm just being real. Not trying to be a dick. I'm just being real. This happens. But anyways, back to what we were saying. A lot of the time today, you can't date these younger girls regardless of who you are because they're making a conscious choice and decision in their own personal lives right now when they're young that they don't want to commit. They want to be single. They want to be free. They want to experience. They also want to kind of keep you there. But they still want to be single. They still want to be free. They still want to do all those things. But they still kind of want you there too. They just want it all, don't they? That's just not how it works. It's just not. So a lot of the time, you can't date younger unless you get lucky, because you can get lucky. You can get the needle in the haystack, which is the goal. Which is the goal. You can. It's just not very likely today, which is unfortunate. Because a lot of people today, bro, are degenerates. A lot of people today, like I was saying, ruin their value. They don't even realize it. Do you think these younger modern day women, bro, let's say between the ages of, let's say, 19 to 23, 24-ish, like in that range, do you think they view themselves as I'm getting less attractive by the day? I'm ruining my value by not taking these more attractive guys I could because I just want to stay single. They don't think that way, bro. Even though that's the reality of what's happening. They are literally becoming less attractive in a man's eyes that has value. As time keeps going on, they're becoming less attractive. It's the truth. It is the truth. We don't want you when your fun is done. That's just not right. You don't deserve the prize at that point because the man is ahead of you in value. Because he busted. He grinded tooth and nail. You know what you did? You were committed. You partied. You liked to drink a little bit too much. You gained a little bit too much weight. You were beautiful when you were a younger female. Now you're in your mid-20s. It just don't hit the same. Because of those years of you living like Miss Trenchville. A savage. That's what I'm saying, bro. And then all of a sudden, reality just starts to hit. And they're in a state of just desperation. They're in a state of something they don't want to be in. Because reality's just hitting them. They probably had a bunch of girlfriends around them telling them that they're still beautiful. They're all eating buffets together all the time, just juicing up, getting fat. You're just not as attractive as you used to be. I just don't view you the same. It's not our fault. Why should we take something like that, bro? Like, let's be real. Why should we take something like that? We shouldn't. It's not that attractive. It's just not. It's the same thing as if a man lived his younger years just partying, smoking weed, partying, doing all those things, not fit, not in shape, no, nothing. We can't expect a girl to take us seriously. It's just not going to happen. You're going to keep going on life. You're not going to get taken seriously until you buckle down. If you're a woman, let's say that what I just explained, if reality hits you and you do something about it instantly, you hit the gym, you start eating healthier, you start to get brighter again, you start to become more attractive, you start to have a glow about yourself, you can increase your odds by a lot. But if you keep living in that state of delusion, you keep hearing little things from your little friends telling you you're perfect and all this, you keep eating the buffets, stuff in your face, what the do you think's going to happen? This is why it's important that men tell women the truth, but we don't do it enough. Guard her feelings. Oh, don't ever tell her that, bro. I had a friend one time. I said something to a girl in real life, right to her. He's like, oh, don't say that, man. Don't say that. She don't want to hear that. Don't say that. I'm not fazed. Are you? You are. Why? This is a problem. We coddle women too much. We don't tell them the truth. We just don't. So this is a issue in today's world. Can't date younger, don't want older, because most of the younger attractive females are wildin', bro. Not even necessarily that all of them's just getting dug out, because I've seen a lot of situations where women have turned that down. Not just with me, with others that I've seen. Although some of them are 304s, some of them ain't, but they're still wilding. They're still partying, they're still clubbing, they're still drinking too much alcohol. Their brains are kind of scrambled. They don't have the traits of an attractive female. They probably have mental health issues, which ain't gonna help you if you decide to commit to her at one point. You get the baggage. You get the problems. You're Mr. Fix-It. So do you want someone to come into your life that's going to give you a bunch of problems? No. I'd rather be this. I would rather this is better than taking on all these problems. You guys see what I'm saying here? No, I'll rewind the script. I'm good like this instead of having all this shit onto me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get. This is how it goes. We don't want baggage. Us men like the cuter, more bubbly, more friendly, more feminine, more fitter, happier types of women. Not ones that went through a lot of experiences and bullshit and ate too much food and drank too much liquor, brain scrambled, not looking so hot anymore. Why would we want that? Huh? Why? Why would we want that? We don't want that. No. We would hardly want that for a one-night stand, boy. Let alone, oh, we're together. I'm embarrassed to even walk around you right now because you ain't that fly. Every man of value wants to be able to walk through a mall with a female where everyone's like, damn, look at that couple. That's a power couple. They're both looking real good. They are so lucky to have each other. Oh my God. Instead of you walking around the mall with some female and everyone's just thinking, oh my God, look at that guy. Why is he with that girl? He could do better. No. We don't want that. We don't want it. Or vice versa. We don't want that shit. So this is the issue today. Can't date younger for the most part. Can't date older because you don't want it, because you know why already, because I've said a million things about it already. So what's the solution? The needle in the haystack. Pray to God with a cross in your room. Please, God, just give me some decency. Please, God. Please get in her head. Show her what's right before it's too late. Please, God. Because that is the only hope today, folks. And that's the video. That's the video topic. And the last thing is this. Once again with the merch. I'm taking the merch down that I have made for you guys in the next 2 to 3 days. So if you haven't got the merch, get the merch. Because I'm literally taking it down and I don't know if I'm going to put it back up. The link's in the description box under link to merch. Check it out. And I'll be back.